Hi everyone, welcome back. Guess what I got? I got my package from Into Resin. So, shall we see what's in it? All right, you convinced me. We'll open it. Let me slice this part here. Let's see. See what I need to do here. If I need to open this, or it's a heavy booger. There we go. Some sticky glue. All right. Okay. Turn it this way so I can see what I'm getting into here. One. Oh my. All right. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Well, that one's not marked. And that one ain't marked either. I decided to get 5 molds this time. Oh yeah, I forgot. I did. I got some, why do I have 6? I got some character molds this time. This is the piggy mold. I'm excited about this one. He was so cute. So it's a little pig, and he's all diamondy. I don't know if you can see inside of there or not, but he's all diamondy. He's bigger than I thought he was. So I'm excited about that one. And this is the pumpkin mold. And I think it's just shiny. I don't think it has any facets or anything. Gosh, these packages are so loud. Yeah, it's just shiny. So it's a good size pumpkin mold. And what is this? I think these two go together. That's what I'm guessing. Oh, this is a flower mold. It's that one that everybody's using. I never had one, so I thought, yeah, I probably should have one of those. This has got sparklies in the silicone. Like they put like a diamond glitter or something in it. So it's got sparklies in it. So that's why I got that one. I thought I needed to have that one. So there's that one. And then this one, I think, is the hippo. I've been looking at these little character molds. Now they have a squirrel. And I was looking the other day at them. I've already put in my order for the next 5. I'm excited about my next 5. So they're going to be some pretty cute ones. I like all these little character molds. This one's really taped up. Good grief. This one's like really taped up. Can't even get into it. So one thing about Into Resin, they make sure their stuff is protected. Always do great packaging. Yep, this is the hippo mold. So he'll be fun to make too. All right, so those are those. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is a rose bowl or something like that. Let me get this out of here. I didn't realize this was that big. Good grief. It's giant. I'm trying to not make it so noisy. And I leave these things on the bottoms because, let me tell you why. If you see on the bottom, see that mark around there? These are handmade molds, and handmade molds always leave kind of a residue. And so if you ever put them on your silicone mats and you pull them off and you see that your silicone mat has a lifted area in it, that's what these do. And so that's what that is to prevent, is for that to happen. And so and that's why you always see me putting these handmade molds on either a piece of paper or cardboard or something, because otherwise they will leave an indentation type mark in your silicone molds. And you can't do anything about it once it happens, because it's already done the damage to it. So yeah. So this looks like yeah, it is. The bowl, or the bottom half, is shaped like a rose. And then this is the lid that goes on top of it. And it's the rest of the rose. So when you put it all together, it's a giant rose. It's so cool. Very detailed. So I'm going to have to come up with something pretty cool for this. Yeah. So that's really, really cool. And as usual, you know the rules with these Into Resin molds. I did talk to my rep because some people have been asking me about other creators using alcohol and using long neck lighters and stuff in them. And I asked him about it because, you know, I don't want to direct anybody wrong. I don't want to tell anybody the wrong information, because they send you specific directions to follow with these molds. And so he said that for the longevity of these molds, you shouldn't use alcohol and you shouldn't torch them. He said it's entirely up to us as creators if we want to do that, because he said that most likely we are only going to use these molds one time. But as you know, for anyone else that wants to use these molds and sell the product, you know, you probably wouldn't want to use alcohol in them and torch them, because it will ruin the molds. And for the cost of these molds, you know, you probably wouldn't want to do that. So, and so when he gave me that answer back, I told him, I said, well, first of all, you guys are providing us a product at no cost. And I don't care if I only use the mold once or twice or whatever. I'm going to follow your advisement by not using alcohol and not torching them, because to me, I think that's just a common courtesy to their company. You know, as I just had what I was going to say right on the tip of my tongue. They're providing us with these molds for no charge. So I think as a common courtesy, we as creators should follow the instructions that they give us. So you won't see me put alcohol or use torches on these molds, plain and simple. So, but if you buy them and you want to do that, that's entirely up to you, but I would not recommend it. But that's, like I said, it's entirely up to you. So whoever asked me that question, that's what Into Resin told me. So it's entirely your decision, what you want to do with that. But that's my advice. So, okay, on to the molds. So I don't know which mold I'm going to do first. I kind of want to do one of the little animals because they're so cute. But they don't really fit into my 31 days of Halloween. So I don't know what I want to do with the pumpkin. I could probably just pour the pumpkin with my orange glow in the dark, or I don't know. I need to think about it for a momento while I put away these other ones, because we're going to have to do them all, obviously, because that is the instructions that we have to follow. So let me do a thinking moment on what I want to do, and then I'll come back and I'll decide what we're going to pour in today with the unboxing for these. Okay, be right back. Hi everyone, welcome back. Well, I think I have figured out a way to incorporate this Into Resin mold into my 31 days of Halloween. I did some thinking and I think I have it figured out. So Now, if you remember, this is the rose mold. And how many of you know, how many times have you seen a rose in Halloween decor? Like a billion. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this a black rose, and then somehow I'm going to try to find a purple chameleon powder or something that's purple, and we're going to just do the tips of this rose. So we're going to do a black rose with galaxy tips. Okay, so galaxy. Put those aside. Now, this is going to be the challenge, is trying to get this on here. Might use a micro brush. I think that might be our simplest solution. Or maybe one of these. Let's try the micro brush first. See what we get. All right. Already? Okay. I am going to get the bigger part of the rose done, and then I'll come back and we'll get some black, or I'll mix up some black resin and then we'll come back. Okay. All right. Be right back. Hey y'all, welcome back. Boy, was this a challenge. Trying to get all that in there and not make a mess. But I made a little bit of a mess, so we'll see. We'll see. All right, got all the resin. Well, I got some resin mixed up. I mixed up 16 ounces. I don't have a clue if that's even beginning to be enough, but we'll see. We will see. So I'm just going to start pouring in the center of this. which that's gonna go over just a fair, just a little bit. All right. How's this looking over here? Don't want to drag that too much because there's mica powder underneath there. And if I drag it too much, it'll pull off that mica powder, or that chameleon powder, I guess it is. And we're going to run. At least so it thinks. Might take a little bit out of this one over here. It's got a little too much in it. Drop it down just a tidge. There. Now it shouldn't run. All right, guys. There we go. We'll come back when this is cured. And we'll see how this turns out. You guys just love it when I'm always constantly just experimenting. I just never know, you know, what things are going to do, how things are going to turn out. Well, that's me. You get the raw bones of it on this channel. All right, y'all. I'll get this in something here because this is all extra. Let's see what else we can fill up here. And get these molds cleaned up, and then we'll be back. All right, y'all. See you in a couple hours. All right, bye. Good morning, everyone. Well, are we ready to get these out of the molds? So let me do the extras first. This is actually not ready to take out because this was extra resin left over from these. And so I poured this, and then I also poured the rest into here, and it's not full yet. So I have to fill this up. So it's not ready yet. Now this is the pumpkin mold from Into Resin. So I went ahead and poured in this too. Now, when I poured black into there, the leftover black that I had, I added some of the Galaxy chameleon powder, I think. And then I also added some of the No Sink glitter from Into Resin, the purple. And so I mixed all that in. So we'll see if you can tell the difference. Pull this direction. See if we can get it out of here. And so that's what our little pumpkin looks like. Isn't it cute? So it kind of does have a purple look to it. So it's a little Oh my goodness, look at that. There's a big old bubble underneath there. My resin was getting a little hot, so I poured it in there quickly and I didn't think about, well, I did squeeze it, but I'm just going to look in there to see. Yeah, I did squeeze it, but there is a little hook underneath there. So if you have this mold, you might want to make sure that you, oh, it has a little split in there. I didn't see that. So you might want to make sure that you push up on that to make sure that that resin gets into there. You can't really see it from here, but so yeah. So you can see the purple, and then that all that glitter goes kind of throughout there. So that is kind of cute. Cute little pumpkin. All right, so that's the extras. All right, so let's do the lid first. Yep. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Love it. So then here, I must have either, well, that would have been the outside. So it didn't really pick that up. So, but we can fix that. All right. Now this big old monster. Trying to figure out the best way to get this out of here. Think. Just like that. I swear that looks like a cabbage head. All right. So let's see how this sits on here. Oh, it sits on there like that. It looks like cabbage head to me. So we've got some missing color on here. I don't know why. It's not in the mold. So, but it doesn't matter because we're going to fix it. We're going to add some color to it anyway. So, but this is gorgeous. This turned out really nice. I swear it looks like cabbage. Does it look like cabbage to you? Oh, that's funny. So I'll show you how we're going to fix this. Okay, we're just going to do a brush on and cure for a few seconds. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to brush on. I need to find something better than this, though. I need to find an old brush that I can use to brush this on. Stick this underneath my light, finish curing it. Okay, y'all. This is what we're going to do. We're going to decorate this on top with some of these charms that I got from BeeBee Craft. And I chose spiders just because they are the ones that have the most themes in there. Okay, there's one last thing I need to do, and I need to put you on pause for a second. Okay, BRB. Okay, y'all, I think I finally got it done. Jeez Louise. Okay, had to go through all my charms and pick out all the spiders and everything, but you know, I'm kind of glad I got so many of those now. All right, are you ready to see the reveal? Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, so on the sides, I put one of those, and a spider. So that way it evens out that. Obviously, you've seen me put those on. So you ready to see the inside? Voila! And because my 31 Days of Halloween is glow in the dark, that's the theme. Every item has to have something that glows in the dark. So, Mr. Spiderweb glows in the dark. Oh, so I didn't leave any of that out. So, what do you think of my my wicked rose? That's what I'm going to call it, a wicked rose. Wicked rose for Halloween. You like it? I probably would have preferred black charms, but I couldn't find any, and without having to order some and them not being here for several days. So I compromised and used these. Now, I don't know if I can maybe color these. Let me see if they'll take Sharpie. Maybe it'll let me cover them with Sharpie. Yeah. So I could go around and cover these, at least the highlights of them, leave some of them silver so that they're not completely blending in with everything. I didn't even think about to try my Sharpie. So maybe do the spider black on top. Like that. And leave the underparts silver so that he doesn't blend in completely. Like that. Same way way up there. I can do that. And it's not all quite so shiny. That'll fit in a little better. Okay, I can do that, guys. And then I will get pictures, put it at the end of the video like I always do. And then this will complete this project. So what do you guys think about my Wicked Rose? This is the rose mold from Into Resin. And there are a lot of elements to it, obviously. And then this is also the little pumpkin mold from Into Resin. And I will fix the little stump underneath there. But it's a cute little mold. It's fairly good size, too. I mean, it takes up 3 fingers on my hand. This thing is gigantic. It is 5 inches across. I think it's the same all the way. Yeah, 5 by 5 and 2 3/4 inches deep. So it's a really good size mold. So, all right, there you have it. I will get the Boo filled up and we'll use it on the next video since I didn't have it filled yet. And I will get these all colored in black and we will move on to the next video. All right, guys, hit that like button if you thought this was really cool, or if you didn't like it, tell me what you thought I should do to make it different so that it would have been even cooler. You know me, I love your guys' feedback. And check your notifications. Make sure those are on, guys, because I'm hearing a lot of chatter about that. And if you have not subscribed, you should, because guess what? We have 31 days of Halloween on this channel and we're really rocking it. So Um, yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you with this. I'll get pictures to put at the end, and we'll see you on the next, for day 6 of 31 Days of Halloween. Gosh, it seems like day 6 already. It's crazy. All right, guys, see you on day 6. Bye. Have a great day.